Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan, and this is my last video for 2021. All in all, it's been a very good year for me in the hobby. A couple highlights included being able to go to the National and got a chance to meet so many great fellow YouTubers for the first time. It was overall great experience. Also, I added two more collecting focuses, one being the top short print image variations of Hall of Famers. And the second one is sort of a side project to my vintage PSA collection of Hall of Famers, in which I identified 100 cards that I would buy if I had $100,000 to spend. And so far, I have picked up 3 of those 100 cards, and technically I picked up 2 more this year in 2021. Unfortunately, they haven't come in the mail yet, so I can't show them off. So those are going to be ones that I will show off in early 2022, but they were 2021 purchases. And I almost picked up a 6th one. Now, my goal or philosophy in collecting cards, because I'm on a limited budget, I just can't throw out bids or buy it now prices that are above comps and things like that. So my overall goal is that I hate to pay for a card over comps, whether comps are going up, comps are going down, whatever it is. I just hate paying more than what the card is currently going for. I can be patient. I can wait. I don't have to have the first one that I come across. Now, with that said, for some of the Boggs cards in my collection, I have put in strong bids, or depending on how rare the item is, maybe if I really want it, and I know it doesn't show up too much, I have put in strong bids or a buy it now. I've settled on a price. It's rare that that happens. My goal is when I see some Boggs cards sell, my goal is to pay less than that. Same with vintage. So this one seller had a 1971 Topps Hank Aaron PSA 5, which is on my list. And I looked at the recent comps, and the last 4 sales went for $100 or less. There was a buy it now and a couple were auctions, $100 or less. Now, if you look at the ones, 71 Topps Aaron cards that are listed on eBay now, you'll see buy it now prices for $150, $175, $200. I don't know where these sellers are thinking, where they're getting these prices or who's going to be paying them, but, and I did a whole video on that. But anyway, this one guy had a buy it now or best offer at $130. So I had it in my watch list for a while, and my target goal was to pay around $100, and found one. It was just one for $130. Very nicely centered. These 71s, there was a little bit of a chipping on the edge, but something, a 5, you're going to get some imperfections, and I was fine with it. Well, if you know, on eBay, if you have someone following your listing, you can initiate things and make them an offer. So I received an offer, and I think it was for $125. So I countered with 100, which was what I was willing to pay. He countered at 115. And I didn't need the card that bad, so I didn't accept, and I countered at 105. I said, I'll go $5 over what comps are. In fact, there was only one of the 4 that sold above $100. And so I said, okay, it's nicely centered. Maybe there's a little bit of a premium there. I offered 105, and I explained, I sent a message, and I said very nicely, I said, hey, the last 4 sales on eBay sold for $100 or less. He rejected my offer for $105, so I didn't buy it. So again, you may say, well, John, what's five? What's $10? You know, to me, it's maybe another card or going to another card. So I'm very strict with my budget. Well, I'm willing to pay for a card. There's going to be more 71 tops out there. The way the market's going, maybe I'll find one for $100. We'll see. But I did pick up two recently, so that's good. Yeah, so I think my next video is going to be I did sort of a wrap up my top 25 Wade Boggs pickups and top 25 vintage pickups for the year. But I think my next video heading into or starting 2022 is going to be a sort of goals for 2022. I did one for 2021, and so I'll do a recap to see how well or poor I did with my goals for 2021, and then I'll have new goals for 2022. So that'll most likely be my next video. But this video here, other than the random thoughts that I just gave you right there, I do have a small mail day. Like I said, I picked up a vintage card, Carl Yastrzemski card, a Wade Boggs card, and I got a belated, what I believe is a Christmas card from James Elite Hunters. James posted this on December 20th, and I just got it yesterday. So it took 10 days to go from Dallas to central Pennsylvania. So James, your Christmas card did arrive, and I'm going to open it up here on my video. So let's go take a look. I'm going to start off with the Wade Boggs card, of course, as I normally do. And this is the card here. It says from 2005 Studio Portraits. And this is a card you may have seen me show some of these cards off before that I've picked up. What's difficult for this set and trying to complete this run of cards is that for this particular set there are 7 different backs to the cards. Now this is Donner Studio, so this is the base one. But there are also ones that have certified, let's see, Diamond Kings, Australias, Leather and Lumber, Throwback, and Zenith, I think are the 7. But this is the base, okay? And each one is serial numbered different. This one's out of 35. But within those 7 different backs, there are 4 different colored borders. Now this one is the sepia border. There's a blue, a red, and a white border. Then within each of those 2 or 4 colors, there are 2 image versions. There's a color image, which is the color, and then there's a black and white image. And on eBay listings, if they only show the front of the card, even if maybe if they list the serial number, like if it's out of 35 or 60 or 40, maybe based on the description alone, you can tell which of the 56 total possibilities they are, but sometimes you can't. And this one did have a picture of the back of the card, so I knew it was one that I needed. So now this makes, let's see, 35. So I have 35 of the 56 possible examples or different versions of this card. So I still need 21 to complete the run. And some of these, when I do see them, I mean, really a base card out of 35, I think I may have paid, even with tax and shipping, maybe around $5-6. But sometimes I see these listed for $10, $15, $20, and they're not worth that much. I think the lowest print run, I think there's one that some of them are maybe out of 10. Those are definitely harder to come by. But a lot of them are in that print run of 35, 40, 45, 50, maybe up to 60, things like that. So, yep, there's that one pickup. Now for the vintage PSA card. Saw this. It's part of the 75 Hall of Fame run. Got it for a steal, not the highest grade. I could have maybe tried to find a 7 in this and just pay a few bucks more, but I think I got a really great deal for a 6. It's the 1975 Topps Raleigh Fingers, and to me, I think I picked this up for, even with shipping, I think it was maybe 10 bucks. Really got a great deal on it, and I'm okay with a 6. I mean, it's nicely centered. The colors are nice and sharp. The back looks nice. Okay, a little bit off center, but I mean, nothing really dramatically wrong. It's probably down to maybe some corner wear, which on these 75s I'm fine with. It's mainly the centering on these 75s. You get some wacky, diamond centering or way, left to right, up, down, whatever. But overall, this is a nice, clean Raleigh Fingers PSA 6. Fine with that for like 10 bucks. Can't go wrong. And now for the Carl Yastrzemski card. I had shown off, I think it was the 83 Donruss that I just picked up. Well, I managed to pick up the 83 Topps. PSA 9. Nice looking copy there. And on the back, nicely clean as well. I mean, maybe on the front, slightly not perfect centering. Again, I don't need 10s, but really nice 9 here. And what's even better is at the beginning of the video, I was talking about not wanting to pay over comps. Well, these have been selling for, I don't know, maybe around 23, 25 bucks, something like that. Have put in bids around that, would get outbid, and said, hey, I'm not gonna, I'm bidding for right around comps. And sure enough, this one came up for auction, and I think I won it for like $17.50, before shipping and stuff like that. But the bid itself, so I was really, really pleased that I was able to pick this up, win this on an auction for less than the going comps. So really happy with that. So there are those 3 pickups. So now let's get to the Christmas card from James. And looking at the packaging here, I'm glad it survived. So James, thank you very much for this. It's much appreciated. So let's see what we have here. It says season's greetings. And there's some stuff in here, so we'll take a look at that here. And it says, to John, happy holidays to you and your family. May Santa bring you all the health, happiness, and prosperity you deserve. Here's a little something to help your holiday season be a little more cheerful. Hope you enjoy every happy thing this season brings. Your friend, James, Elite Hunters. James, thank you. And so let's take a look at, there's 2 different packages here. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, if I can open it up here. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, these look like some cool. Ooh, Dennis Eckersley. Topps Laser. Love that. Some of the 90s cards, let me tell you, I think this is maybe from late 90s, 1996, mid-90s. I don't know if that's going to go up there yet. 1996. Man, I got to tell you, some of these, now this was a set, this wasn't an insert, but just take a look at some of the innovations and designs of the 90s. Just love it. So there's that one. We have a Hall of Famer, an 83 Topps. That is sharp looking. Joe Morgan. Really nice. Thank you, James. I may have this one, but it is definitely not in this good condition. And maybe probably one that I got as a kid. And, at least, if anything, I'm almost positive it's not as well centered as this one. So really nice one. There. Oh, we've got a Wade Boggs. 1995, I want to say. 96. 96 Finest Gamers. Really nice. And then, ooh, now this is cool. Johnny Damon. This is from, I think, the 96, maybe? 96 Donruss SPX. Oh, that shows up good. Look at that. Look at that 3D. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think they have a gold border version as well. I think there's two of them of Wade Boggs that I have. And that's just a hair there, not on the card. But that is sharp. That is really cool. All right, and there's one more pack here. Let's see what we have. I love cards in general, even though if they may not fit my particular PC. I just love cards. So James, this is great. So we have looks like a Topps all-time fan favorites, Johnny Pesky, in a 1952 Topps design. Really nice. And we have a Hall of Famer here, 82 Donruss, Jim Palmer. Really nice. Oh, take a look at that here. And let's see, we got two more. Oh, we got a Mo Vaughn Ultra Rookie. Oh, let's see if we can center that here. 92 Flair. There we go. Mo Vaughn. Mo Vaughn obviously he did hit for a pretty good average, and he had a huge amount of power. But what's interesting is the Red Sox are my American League team and have been the team that I've rooted for, I think, probably the longest. And in the National League, the New York Mets are the team that I root for. Been rooting for them maybe since 83, 84, something like that. And Mo Vaughn played for both the Red Sox and then later in his career for the Mets. I think he ended up finishing his career with the Angels, I think. But, yep, cool rookie card. And the last one is a Sportflix, the Big Six from, it's hard to see here, 1986, I think. So this should have, let's see, if I'm looking at this correctly here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it has Boggs, Carew, Mattingly, Brett, Cecil Cooper, and Willie Wilson. So let's see, I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera here. So there is Mattingly, and looks like the Cecil Cooper maybe. Then you look at it in the middle, there's Carew, and I think it's Brett, and then Boggs. No, there's Boggs and Brett. It's hard to pick up on the camera here, but at any rate, there's the Boggs. There you go. That's a little bit better. Boggs and Brett. You have to tilt it at a certain angle, but really, really cool. Well, James, thank you so much again. Thank you for the support of my channel. Really glad I had a chance to meet with you at the National, and hopefully we can do some collaboration with a video sometime in 2022. Would love that. So, yep, that's all I had. I hope everyone had a great 2021 in the hobby, and here's looking forward to an even better 2022. If you enjoyed this video, would appreciate you supporting my channel and hitting that like button. If you missed my previous video, you can check it out right here. And if you're currently not subscribed and you enjoy watching videos featuring vintage and modern baseball cards, you can subscribe to my channel right here, and better yet, click that bell to be notified next time I upload a video. That's all I have for you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.